Team behind Wait We're Live acknowledges and pays respect to the people of the Woiwurrung and Boonwurrung language groups of the Eastern Kulin Nations, on whose unceded lands the RMIT studios and RMITV office stand. We respectfully acknowledge ancestors and elders past and present. We also acknowledge the traditional custodians and their ancestors of the lands and waters across Australia that our program reaches. Wait, we're live? No? Okay. Wait, we're live? No, okay, not that one. Wait, we're live?
Maddie, what are you doing?
For the last 6 weeks, Charlie, they have been catching me off guard. But this time, I'm ready.
Ready for what?
Charlie, you fool! I'm going to be ready for when we are live.
I'll just go with the flow. We've never been ready. Why bother now?
Charlie, shut your mouth! The more you talk, the more you distract me. And don't you see? That's what they want. They want me to be distracted. But this time, I'll know when it's coming. I'm gonna know exactly when we're going live. And then finally, I'm gonna
Maddie.
look so professional.
Maddie.
What? What? Oh, no. Wait, we're live! One of these days I'm going to get it right. Welcome one, welcome all to The Bar, the only place you would ever want to be on a Friday night.
I don't know. The pub is looking like a pretty good alternative right about now.
Well, does the pub have amazing interviews with great comedians like Pat McCaffrie?
Yes. In fact, they did have Pat McCaffrie a few weeks ago. Yeah.
But would the pub have Terra, Rouge, sending the night home with some sweet tunes for the lovely people watching at home to hear? Would they have that, Charlie? Would they?
Somewhat true. I did hear that next week they'd be playing at the pub.
Okay, but the pub doesn't have the great banter and chemistry that we have week in, week out.
Yeah, maybe the pub is a better option right now.
All right. Well, thanks, Charlie. Thank you for that. Yeah, you're being a real downer tonight.
All right.
This is why I am instituting a happy hour from here on out.
A happy hour? Finally, the drinks are going to be affordable here.
Oh, hang on. No. Not that type of happy hour. Sorry, no. I just thought that we could, read off some happy news stories from the week, within this hour. Happy, hour. Yeah? Just bear with me, dude. I have this pile of news stories over here, okay? Throughout the week, I've been collecting them. And I think it's going to cheer you right up, okay?
Oh, my God.
All right, here we go. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's the wrong envelope. Which one is this? It's this one.
Just choose which one's going to make you
There's
happiest.
nothing in this, actually. All right, first up. Western Australia has banned the purchasing of Nangs! cream chargers for under 16-year-olds.
What? What about this is happy news? This is an extremely sad day for kids under 16 looking to make it into the baking and cake making world. How else are they going to add whipped cream to their treats?
Yeah, that's actually, this one was a dud, wasn't it? All right, well, did we need that for the next episode? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Let's try this one. All right, here we go. Minecraft YouTuber Dream finally revealed his face to his millions of fans, finally gaining the courage to show his true self off to the world.
Oh, that's sweet.
Only to be met with backlash from the internet on Twitter shortly after revealing his face. He's ugly was trending.
Ooh, good thing we didn't decide to reveal the guy who does the bar announcements tonight.
Anyway, okay, that's fine. I've got another one. Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Well, go on.
Coolio passed away.
Rip to a good one.
Hang on. Oh, man! Sorry, I'm really sorry, Charlie. I got the wrong pile of news stories. This was from the Sad Hour segment I was workshopping as well.
Oh.
At least I know never, never, ever to do that again. Let's switch gears and go to the pub test instead.
Ooh, I've never been more excited to this vaguely defined segment in my life.
Well, listen, exposing you and Con to the news has had me very, very worried. Like, when we first started, you two were so full of life not so long ago, but something has changed. And I really need to get to the bottom of this. So I'm going to be testing your psyche here in this pub to get to the root of what's going on.
Oh.
I mean, I do have this PhD in pub patron psychology. Might as well use it. This will be just a simple word and phrase association game. I'll list off something that occurred in the news during the past week, and you, Charlie, you just tell me the first thing that comes from your mind. Just do it, okay? Don't think about it. Whatever comes, it needs to be like a really genuine response.
All right, genuine response.
Rihanna
Rihanna.
performing at the Super Bowl.
Okay, let me think. It must be nice to be working again.
Yeah. Okay.
For her.
For her.
I'm unemployed. Naturally.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
It does.
Kim Kardashian crypto scare.
Yes. Now she's scamming digitally. She's been scamming in analog for years. Where's the laughter? What the fuck?
That says a lot about you. Anyway, Lizzo playing a 200-year-old flute.
She's a great artist. She's really talented, She did that Eric Andre sketch thing a while ago. I don't really have anything to say. She's fun. I couldn't name a song, but yeah.
You can't name a Lizzo song?
What's that one?
Okay, I don't want to hear anymore.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, that says... we could stop it there. What's wrong with you, Charlie?
What's wrong with me?
Jesus Christ. All right, well, one last one. I think I already know what's wrong with you. Elon Musk replacing workers with functioning robots.
The light that burns twice as bright burns half as long. And you have burned so very, very brightly, Roy.
Interesting. All right, these responses are very telling of what's going on behind those empty eyes of yours. We'll now reveal the results of this test and finally diagnose what's been going on here. I think that you felt like you never fit in anywhere. You felt like a round peg in a square hole. Yeah. You've gotten better at hiding problems from yourself, and I think you should be getting some pretty good news in the next fortnight. Also, I think you're going to shit yourself tomorrow. Well, that certainly wasn't on the auto cue. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, hopefully this was a nice bonding experience needed for us to kind of grow, as a partnership.
I think certainly we have grown. I think.
Are you okay?
I'm
Charlie,
just a little down at the moment, I guess I'm just thinking about Amanda. She's such a great bartender. She told me I was a special boy. That really means something to me. You never said that about me, Maddie. Con is totally your favourite.
Yeah, of course he is. At least Con isn't daydreaming about other bartenders. What are you going on about?
But I've been here for more episodes than Con.
That is true, but I don't actually pick favourites. I prefer to treat all the barflies equally.
Well, I do pick favourites, and mine is Amanda. She never does last calls. She lets me go behind the bar. She lets me investigate the kegs whenever I want. She lets me have ice cream before my bar snacks. She lets me put cartoons on the bar TV after 8:30. She gets me, Maddie. She gets my needs.
Yeah, all right, that might be true, but she's actually not authorised to do any of those things. She ran this bar for one night. Do we even know if she has an RSA? Does she even know the hops content or what Mad Maddie is? She's basically not even a real bartender, Charlie.
She's real to me. More than real. She's the realest.
What the hell? Are you kidding me? Oh, she gave you ice cream because she's never had to deal with you crashing from a sugar high. She's never had to wipe the drool off your chin when you fell asleep on the bar, or call you an Uber home because you got too invested watching Cars 2 and you might have ka-chowed yourself into a car crash. She hasn't had to deal with your chaos like I have, and I've never gotten so much as a thanks.
Maybe you could just let me break some of the rules once in a while. You know, as a treat. Con talks so much louder than I do, and he never flushes. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it's a fact. You know what? I wasn't going to say anything, but he told me he's been drinking straight from the beer taps when no one's looking. Mouth to the line, Maddie. Mouth to the line. In a pandemic, no less. We still have dangerously high cases in this state of Victoria.
Yeah.
Which I remembered that we live in.
Yeah, case numbers have been steadily declining, but it is still a global crisis, and he's probably got so many other diseases, so...
Yeah, so, you know, taking that into consideration, don't you think that maybe I might be the goodest barfly in this joint?
I mean, the bar, no pun intended, is unbelievably low, but I guess you just clear it based on the fact that you didn't break any OH&S policies by putting your pie hole directly onto the beer tube.
Yes, Mr. Burns' hands.
I don't think you were meant to read that bit out.
That was the joke that me and Annie came up with.
Oh!
Maybe I can have 2 favourite bartenders.
There is a Toyota Cosel being towed out front. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. You might know my next guest from Channel 31's The Leak and Sean McAuliffe's Mad as Hell. It's Pat McCaffrie! Woo! The studio goes wild.
Stop, please.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Please, you're
That's
embarrassing
actually,
me.
yeah, they've never done that for me, actually. Welcome, Pat. Thanks for coming on.
Not at all, great to be here.
What are you up to now that Mad as Hell has finished up?
Like getting back into stand-up, basically, which you've been very helpful with, booking me at your Footscray Comedy Club, which, little plug there. Yeah, getting back into stand-up. And, it's tough, because writing for Mad as Hell, I was off stand-up for a couple of months, writing for that kept me a bit busy. But, getting back into stand-up is a bit tricky. And, I live in a share house. There's 5 of us because, I'm just kicking so many goals. But one of my housemates, Liam, he has a girlfriend, and I'm entirely supportive of that choice. If he wants a girlfriend, go for him, right? And she's a psych, right, which is great.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, so every time she comes over, it's just free therapy. You're just
that.
oh my God, you just leave a pad out, and you're just can we talk about my childhood?
Can I come over at some point?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I do that with all my friends. Come over.
Please.
So I was talking to her about being a bit scared about getting back into stand-up, and I was like, maybe I won't kind of have the, knack for it that I used to have. And, she's a psych, and so, I was talking to her about that, and she said to me, Pat, it's fine to be nervous, but what you shouldn't do is overlay, a negative emotion on your nerves, you shouldn't say, I'm scared, so it will go badly. Just say, I'm scared, and maybe you'll be a bit scared, And I was like, that's kind of good advice. And then she said, imagine you're on the Titanic. And I was like, okay. And she said, imagine you're on the Titanic, and imagine you've just hit the iceberg, right?
Oh, okay.
Now, would you want your parents to say to you, oh my God, Pat, we're all going to die? Or would you want them to say, hey, relax, Pat.
What?
We're in a bit of trouble, but, it's going to be okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you've ever had your professional career compared to something that has become cultural shorthand for unnecessary human tragedy.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah, I think that's what the Herald Sun said about my show one year.
I didn't want to bring it up, but I did read that review, Pat.
I use it as a pull quote.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
wow.
exactly. Yeah.
I don't know what I would prefer in that situation.
Well,
Probably,
exactly.
I don't know. I think I just want everyone to just be like, yeah, we're all about to die.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I think I want my parents to be honest in that
Exactly,
moment. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, well, I don't really... Shout out to the psych, I guess.
Yeah, look,
yeah.
that was. I mean, I'm not a paying customer, so I can't complain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, true.
But no, I am trying to, keep working
back
in
into
television.
stand-up,
Well,
yeah.
and trying to keep working
television.
in TV. Yeah.
Wow.
So like, I don't know if you saw, I saw this press release the other day, right, from Channel 10, 10 Play, I think. They've sent out. They've got a new show. I think we've got like a photograph, a photograph of the actual show. Yeah, that's the press release. So it's called Ultimate Classroom, right?
Oh.
And what it is the ADF and the Australian government have teamed up with Channel 10 to send Australia's best and brightest STEM students to work with the ADF.
No.
Yeah, to learn how to like build bridges, decipher code, and fly drones.
Yay, cool. Yeah. No.
Get them while they're young, you know?
Really indoctrinate them early.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I was thinking like, maybe, we need to, like I was thinking I could have ideas for shows like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like maybe we could do like, I don't know, like a new series of Lego Masters, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it's just Australians building, like everyday Australians building the next, fleet of submarines that we're never going to get.
I see this.
Yeah. And instead of Hamish Blake, we get Ben Roberts-Smith to host
Oh
it.
my God, I'm seeing it already.
Yeah. And he'd be
great.
great for Dancing with the Stars, Ben Roberts-Smith, because he's got 2 left feet, obviously. One's prosthetic to drink out of.
Oh my God.
Yeah, a few more shows like
Great.
that, like Survivor Christmas Island.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I can see this. You should pitch this.
That's what I'm thinking. The only
Yeah.
edition of Survivor where everyone's trying to get voted off the island. That kind of
Oh,
thing.
wow.
Right?
Well, if any producers are watching.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like if any producers are watching, like I've got heaps more ideas like that. Like I was thinking, like like if you liked The Masked Singer. Maybe you'd like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Dondale Youth Detention Centre.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Copyright Pat McCaffrey.
Yeah. No one steal that idea, right? That one's mine. That's just for me.
You've said it live on Channel 31.
Yes.
So no one, those big wigs at Channel 7. Hello.
Or coming to 10 Play. That's
10 Play?
That's where it'll be, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
That's where all my gigs should be live streamed.
On 10
right?
Play.
Yeah,
of course.
exactly. Yeah.
Well, if anyone from 10 is watching, write in, Pat's looking, in the market. Those
absolutely.
are excellent ideas.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, maybe next season we can pivot and maybe we can, bring some of those ideas on board.
Yeah, not all of them. Don't
them.
rush to produce any of them. You've got to take your time with these things.
Yeah, I feel like that's where network TV needs to go. So I think,
exactly. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So getting back into comedy, I nearly fell off the chair. I'm so excited.
That's how good my ideas are. Yeah.
I'm so excited for Pat McCaffrie to make his return to stand up. Are you performing anywhere?
I am, yeah. So on the 27th, I'm doing the Anglers in Hurstbridge, the Anglers Inn, which is run by a guy who used to work at RMI TV, Andrew Kelso. Yeah.
Look at this beautiful full circle moment.
Bit of
synergy there. We love it. Well, please check out Pat wherever you can. Follow him online and not in person, but go to the gig. Buy a ticket. Thank you so much.
Not at all.
This has been delightful. What a beautiful, back to RMI TV, back where you began, baby. We're not going to let you leave. Oh.
Be back in a sec, guys. Can we just drop the aggression down to a 5?
All right, okay. Yep, that's fair, actually. I'm sorry about that, Pat,
Wait, what happened?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the bar. I was feeling a bit lonely after you left, so I brought out this group of really cool musicians. They've just been staring at me for a few minutes, so I'm, really excited to introduce them so we can break the intimidating silence. It's so wordy tonight, my God, where are we again? Oh my Lord. Yes, but we can hear some of their awesome music. Introducing Terra Rouge. How are you?
Great.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Would you like to introduce the band?
Yes, so I am Terra Rouge, or Brianna, and this is Sophie on the keys, Mayabella on the bass, and Emma on the drums.
Beautiful. That sounds great. I like it. You all met in high school. When did you start playing together, or how did you start playing together?
Well, we were all just kind of friends. We didn't meet Emma until year 12 when we were in BC together. but we all just started playing in year 10, I think, so like 3 years ago now. And yeah, we like played Battle of the Bands and stuff at school, and then our music teacher started to like get us gigs, and we started to play that way, which was really fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Where was your first gig?
It was at Peel Street Festival, which was little festival on Peel Street in Collingwood.
Oh,
and,
okay.
There
That's
wasn't many
cool.
people. It was raining, and it was a bit miserable, but it was
Hey,
a lot of fun.
yeah, exactly. Lots of memories. That's a
Yeah.
good one. Well, you've done some great gigs recently. You actually performed at Rusu's band night.
Yes.
Woot woot.
Woo.
Sounds
Represent.
good. Yeah. Yeah. Are you RMIT?
No.
You also
Sorry.
did that's fine, neither am I. You did a gig at the Workers Club as well.
Yes, yeah.
And last week you joined Nonna's Kitchen at the Tote Band Room. That must have been
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any highlights from these gigs? Do you reckon?
Probably just making connections with all the bands. Like they're
Yeah.
all lovely. Like all the bands that we played with on band night at Rusu was so cool. They were all so lovely, and that was how we kind of got the gig with Nonna's Kitchen and stuff like that.
Cool.
Through those bands. And
Very
yeah.
organic, yeah.
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 What can I say?
Well, you describe your songs as gothic alternative pop. And your lyrics are cynical and grim. Jeez, where does that style come from?
Probably my failed love life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an infinite well. It is. It's just deep.
Yeah.
There's always
Oh,
something to pull from.
yeah.
You're like,
So much content.
Yeah.
Makes me so much money.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, where are you hoping the band will be in 5 years' time?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It's a deep one. I don't know why I threw that at you. Sorry.
I don't. Oh wow, that's very deep. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing in 1 year time.
Oh, beautiful. Well,
Well, we are thinking of recording an album in like November, December.
No,
so,
that's pretty exciting.
And just overall playing more gigs.
Nice.
That's always the aim.
well, I mean, look, we'd love you to play a song for us right now.
Sure thing.
Would
if
you
I
like
have
to introduce it?
Yeah, this song is unreleased. It's called Deals with the Devil.
Jet black hair, an evil stare has got me tripping all over my feet. Crimson lips give me a poison kiss. She's pushing me down and she walks all over me. Taste of her on my tongue keeps me numb. Escape from reality. Making deals with the devil, dragging me through hell. She's my red hot demon, trapped under a spell. Locked in a burning cage, she won't let me out. Got me mesmerized with a bloodstained mouth. to her name of blood rose. Taste of her on my tongue keeps me numb. God, I hope no one knows. Making deals with the devil, dragging me through hell. She's my red hot demon, trapped under the spell. Locked in a burning cage, she won't let me out. Got me mesmerized. Breathe her bloodstains, breathe her bloodstains.